All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders. A great millstone, that we well. And the salute and the shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. This lesson, not sure of the title yet. Well, I do know the title, I just won't say it yet because I know how YouTube is, right? So I'm going to see if the Ruach HaKodesh would have me to word it differently, or just to stick with the same title. All right. Yeah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, they were well. Right now, these riots and the looting and all that, right? Now, that's all orchestrated, all right? That's all orchestrated, man, all right? And who's the one that's doing it? Esau is the one that's doing it, okay? He's the one that's doing it, right? That's doing it, but who's the face of it though? Jacob. Jacob is the face of it, okay? And Esau is doing what? By him making Jacob the face of it, he's what? He's bearing false witness. Let me get that. All right. This is Exodus 20 and Exodus 20 and 16. It says, "Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor." See? So Esau is bearing false witness against who? Against Jacob. Okay? Now, I forgot where it was, but I was looking at a video. They were rioting, I think, in it was either in the South or in the Twin City, right? Minnesota, right? This white chick, right? She had on she had, I think, a black shirt wrapped around her face, right, up in this area, right, and all you could see were her eyes and her forehead and her hair, right, and she had a spray can in her hand, right, and she was basically doing a graffiti, right, on this building, right, and she put BLM. What's that? Black Lives Matter, right? And Jake seen her do it, and Jake said, "Well, what the hell are you doing? Stop doing this," right? So what she was doing, she was set up to do that, man. Okay? She was set up to do that, man. Now, what did Esau say when Jacob got the eternal blessing? Let me get that. Okay, this is Genesis 27 and 40. It says, no, 27 and 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Right? So by these Edomites, by them facing these businesses and all that, man. But they put Jake's face, right, to basically push their agenda that that Jake is the one doing it when Esau is the one doing it, right? So they can be justified in killing Jacob in the street, man. See, they will be right in their eyes. They will be justified in doing that, right? They will be justified in mowing Jake down. Okay. Hold on. Let's see what it say. Hold on, man. Let's see. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 2:11, right? All right, 2 Corinthians 2:11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, says, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? So don't be ignorant of Esau's devices, man. Don't be ignorant, man. Right? Don't be ignorant, man. Now, what did Esau do to Black Wall Street? Let's see what he did to Black Wall Street. Okay. The devastation of Black Wall Street, right? Okay, this is the dailyjstore.com/.org says the devastation of Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921. A wave of racial violence destroys an affluent African American community seen as seen as a threat to white dominated American capitalism, threat to white dominated American capitalism, right? In Tulsa, it's like in 1921, Tulsa, Oklahoma's Greenwood district, known as Black Wall Street, was one of the most prosperous African American communities in the United States, right? So Esau knows that we are able to sustain ourselves, right? But when we do, he does what? He destroys it, right? But then he talks shit and say that we can't do nothing for ourselves. But he just destroyed it though. See? Say, but on May 31st, after that year, the Tulsa Tribune reported that a black man, uh, Dick Rowland, attempted to uh, ravish a white woman, Sarah Page. See, so so this this Edomite chick, right? She basically lied and said that she was ravished, right? That she was ravished by this Jake. But was she? No, she wasn't. Right? Just like Emmett Till, right? In Chicago, right? The woman, she said that Emmett Till, he whistled at her or something like that, right? And he was what? He was killed by who? Edomites. See? So we're right here. It says, so they made this Jake, Dick Rowland, right? They made him what? The face of terrorism. See? So they can be justified in what they're doing, right? It says um, whites in the area refused to wait for the investigative process to play out, sparking 2 days of unprecedented racial violence. 35 city blocks went up in flames. 300 people died, and 800 were injured. Defense of white female virtue was expressed. Motivation for the collective racial violence, right? Accounts vary on what happened between Page and Rowland in the elevator of Drexel building. Of the Drexel building. Yet, as a result of the Tulsa Tribune's racially inflammatory report, black and white armed mobs arrived at the courthouse. Scuffles broke out, shots were fired. Since blacks were outnumbered, they headed back to Greenwood. But enraged whites weren't But enraged whites were not far behind, looting and burning businesses and homes along the way. See? So Esau, he looted and burned down businesses and homes in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1921. See? So when Esau loots and burns things down, right? That's kind of, all right, that's cool. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But he does what though? He uses whose face to push his agenda? He used Jacob's face, man. Okay? Okay, this is the state of Oklahoma had only 2 airports, yet 6 black families owned their own planes. Wow. 9,000 people were slugged. 9,000 people became homeless. Josie Pickens writes in Ebony, right? And Ebony, that's a magazine from back in the day, right? And it's still popular till this day. This is says this modern, majestic, sophisticated, and unapologetically black community boasted of banks, hotels, cafes, clothers, movie theaters, and contemporary homes, not to mention luxuries such as indoor plumbing and a remarkable school system that uh, 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 that mm, superiorly educated black children, undoubtless less fortunate whites, so like less fortunate white neighbors resented their upper class lifestyle as a result of a jealous desire to put progressive, high achieving African Americans in their place. A wave of domestic white terrorism caused black disposition, right? So Esau was what? He was jealous. He was jealous, man. Esau is a jealous bastard, man. He is jealous, man. Right now, he's going to come after Jacob. Why? Because he wants the birthright. He wants the birthright, man. You ain't getting that, man. You ain't getting that. You ain't getting that, man. You ain't getting that. Okay? So, Black Wall Street. Who destroyed Black Wall Street? Esau did. Right? Who's destroying these gas stations, these places of business and all that, man? Esau is doing that. But who is he blaming though? He's blaming Jacob though. He's blaming Jacob. So Esau is blaming Jacob for what Esau is doing. Come on, man. This is the oldest trick in the book, man. Let me get this, man. Revelation 12 and 10. It says, and I heard a voice, Sluggy, and I heard a loud voice from Sluggy, and I heard a loud voice in Sluggy, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of his anointed. Right? For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Okay? So who's the accuser so who's the accuser of our brethren, man? Esau is. He's been accusing us, man, for the longest. He's accusing us, man, of something he's doing. See? All right, man, and Jake is quick to forgive this bastard, man. Jake is quick to forgive Esau, man. Jake is quick to forgive him, man. For what? He don't love you, man. This man hates you, Jake. So you are forgiving him? That's retarded, man. That is retarded. That's stupid, man. Make no damn sense. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. This is Psalms. I think it's Psalms 50. Psalms 50. Psalms 50 and I'll start at 16. But unto the wicked Yahweh said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my word behind thee? So again, castest my words behind thee. Right? Now, let's go down. 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, thy tongue frameth deceit. Okay? Now, how is Esau's tongue framing deceit? Right? How does his tongue frame deceit? Well, they only show Jake doing what? They only show Jake that's in the streets, right? That's supposedly doing all this, right? But they never show Esau the one that's actually doing it, the one that's starting it. Why? Because they have an agenda, man. They have an agenda. Okay? Khan says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son, right? So how is Esau slandering us? By saying that we're doing something when he's the one that's actually doing it. Right now, do you have Jakes that's out there doing it? Yeah, of course. Yeah, because niggas are wicked, man. They can't help it. They wicked. Okay? They have followed in the ways of Esau, man. Say what? Let's see. I know it's in the book of Proverbs. Let's see. It says righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. Okay. This is Proverbs 12 and 26. Alright, Proverbs 12 and 26 says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. Right? So, Jake is seduced by this man, man. He is seduced by the ways of Esau, man. Okay? So he has taken on the ways of Esau, man. Right? So Jacob has become more wicked than the wicked. Okay? Now, will that stop anything? No, it won't. Right? Because Esau Edom, he's still going down. Right? He still has to pay. He's still going to be judged anyway. Okay? So what he's doing is all according to the plans of Yahweh Bashem Shah. Right? So so Esau can bring in his new world order. Okay? But Esau's new world order, it won't be fully established. All right? Because Yahweh is going to throw a monkey wrench in it. Right? If you throw a monkey wrench inside a machine, what happens to the machine? The machine, it crashes. Okay? It stops working. Right? So the monkey wrench that Yahweh is going to throw into Esau's to his new world order is what? The missiles, man. Is going to stop all that. Okay? Let's get this real quick. I'm gonna get that in a few minutes. Okay? Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So Esau speaks lies, man. He speaks lies, man. He is a liar. He is a liar, man. Okay? That's why you should not trust him, man. You should not trust him. see. Con. This is Job 20 and 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fire of Salakia, shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay? So the iron weapons, alright man, so the iron weapons will hit Esau Edom, man. Alright? Will destroy his new world order system. Okay? So everything that Esau is doing, man, he's doing it according to the plans of Yahweh Bashem Shai, right? So Yahweh, so that Yahweh with Yahweh Shai can make his move, all right? So when Esau makes his move, so when Esau makes his move, that's when Yahweh Bashem Yahushua makes his move, right? So Yahweh, he's the ultimate chess player, man, all right? Because Esau's on his left hand, right? So he's moving Esau, right? Then his right hand side, all right? So hey man, so the left hand moves, the right hand moves. All right, it's all according to the plans of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. See? So he controls both sides, man. Right, man? So who has Esau in a trick bag? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua does. All right? That might be it, man. That might be it. That might be it. All right. Yeah. All right, man. So, we ain't stupid, man. We know what you're doing, man. We know exactly what you're doing, man. Hey, man. You are just sad, man. Esau, you are very, very pitiful, man. You are very pitiful. Lying. Just lying and lying and lying. Now, who burned down Rome? Was it not Nero? Nero, he burned down Rome. Who was blaming Nero? The Romans were. Okay? But what did he do though? He used Jacob's face as what? As the face of terrorism. Just like Esau did in 1921 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Right? And the same thing is happening now, man. Hold on, man. Hold on real quick. One more. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. It says, the thing that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Right? So the way Esau felt about us during the time of Nero, it's the same way Esau felt about us during 1921 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? And it's the same right now in 2020, in so-called 2020. It's the same, man. He has a perpetual hatred, man. I'll get it. May as well get it. Man, I'm sleepy. I don't know what, man. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is Ezekiel 35:5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Right? So Esau has had a perpetual hatred, man, a continual hatred, man, against us. And he's showing that, man. He's showing it, man. All right, man. But there's a lot of these videos on YouTube though of Edomites saying that it's Edomites that's doing it, man. That it's Edomites that's really the ones that's rioting and looting, man. But they're using who though? They're using Jake's face as the face of terrorism. Hold on, man. Hold on. What is it? Okay, Psalm 64 and 8. All right, Psalm 64 and 8. Let's get that real quick. Psalm 64 and 8, it says, so they shall make their tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away. Right? So Edomites are telling on other Edomites. So Esau's kingdom is divided, right? Because his people, they don't like each other. They are tired of each other's shit, man. See? So, okay, man, with that, I say Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They were well. And with that, I say Shalom.